Many women know by heart the list of the things a man must do for her. No one owes you anything. There are only 5 love languages in the world. He may not need you to confess your love to him every day. No one wants to connect with someone who constantly criticizes you and makes complaints against you. The socks are scattered around, a famous joke. And a woman may wonder, why should I tell him I love him if he doesn't tell me that every day? The relationship will be what it will be. I'm fine with whatever works out. I'd like to share my thoughts on how to connect with a man. And rule number 1, which has sparked the most debate, is to Hi, today you will hear my 10 rules for a happy relationship, which have caused a lot of resonance and debate on my Instagram. Keep watching to find out why. You will discover an answer to a very popular question that my subscribers ask me. How to keep love in a relationship, how to be sure that the relationship will last, that you will not break up. How do you get over your fears that things can go wrong, that you will lose interest or get tired of each other? I'd like to share my thoughts on how to connect with a man and how to act so that your relationship will last a long time and be very loving. By the way, if you've recently broken up with your man and right now you want to understand how the law of attraction and mind power work in love relationships, then please join my free online masterclass and restore your love relationship. The link is under the video. Go ahead and click it, sign up, and I'm waiting for you at the masterclass. You will also find the link at the top right corner. Firstly, let me say that I am now in a perfect relationship with my loving partner. And the rules that I'm gonna share with you today are the ones I've developed and lived by. They are the foundation of my relationship. And rule number 1, which has sparked the most debate, is to live by the principle, he doesn't owe me anything. Many women know by heart the list of the things a man must do for her. He must love her. He must be there for her. He must be a real man. He must. However, in a love relationship, it's hard to be sincere and love sincerely the other person if you always expect him to do his duty. It's impossible in any relationship. The man is with you and he loves you not because he has to, but because you are this special woman. You love him so much. You make him so happy. You help him live happily and he wants to be around you. Not because he has to do something for you. Get rid of the position he must. No one owes you anything. Share in the comments what do you think about it. I'm looking forward to your comments and we move on to the second rule. Thank the person for choosing you, for being there for you, sincerely, mentally, every day. Many people have asked me how to keep a relationship if you've been able to manifest a love wish. For example, you've already gotten your man back if you use my techniques, or you've met the person and you want your relationship to last for a long time. The best way to keep what you've attracted is to express your gratitude on a regular basis for what you have. If the man is with you and he chooses to be with you every day, then this is the reason for mentally thanking God, the universe, the higher mind, for this happiness of being together that you have. Every day, mentally thank your partner for his presence, for his attention, his care, his help, and his love for you. When this feeling of gratitude fills you, it increases your vibration greatly, and you will keep attracting this good life. And you will be able to keep in your life what you've already attracted. And if you take what you have for granted, unfortunately, it can be lost. So appreciate that the person is there for you and thank him for it. Rule 3. Find out what is important to your lover in a relationship by asking him directly, and then give him what is vital to him, not what you think he needs. Often women make the mistake of believing that my husband needs a clean house, so I clean instead of watching a movie with him. And it turns out that it was important for him to watch a movie together. From the start of the relationship, or right now if you haven't already, find out what is important to your man. Find out what makes him happy. And when you are faced with a decision of what to do today, maybe you should do something that pleases your lover and as a result, your relationship will improve. Rule 4. Find out what signs will show him that you love him, and then show him your love exactly with the actions specified by him. And don't mix up anything. There are only 5 love languages in the world. Someone likes to get gifts. Someone likes to be touched and hugged. Someone likes to be told nice words. So find out what your man's love language is. He may not need you to confess your love to him every day, but it's very important to him that you hug him every day. And if your man is of this type, the lack of hugs and physical intimacy will be an indicator for him that you don't love him, and he will suffer from this. So find out what is important to him, how he understands that you love him. And if you want your man to feel your love, then show it in a way that he understands and do not mix anything up. Rule 5. Love a man for just being who he is. Not because he has done something, love him unconditionally. Very often in love relationships, people act like a salesperson and a buyer. As if after your partner has washed the dishes twice, you now have to cook dinner once. There should be no such rules. If you do something for the person you love, do it for no reason without expecting anything in return. Forget about trade and monetary relations. He gave you something for your birthday, so you owe him something. You owe him nothing. He did it for you sincerely. Also, do something sincerely for this person. Do not count whether he did more for you or you did more. Just love sincerely and give your love. The more you give, the more sincerity and love you'll get back. This is the law of the universe. Next, rule number 6, forget about any complaints to your lover. Remember, your one complaint can kill love. And what is more important for you now? To have your man by your side, or to satisfy your desire to tell him how wrong he was? Criticism, claims, and accusations are what ruin any human relationship. If you believe that criticizing the person you love will help him stop making mistakes, you can actually undermine his self-love. No one wants to connect with someone who constantly criticizes you and makes complaints against you. Even if you think that this is a very important reason to say something to him, to show him that he did something wrong in some household matters, or that he has acted badly about something, please understand that your relationship and your harmony within the relationship is more important than these complaints. Don't be a nagging woman who's constantly nagging and dissatisfied with everything. No one is interested in such a woman. A woman is interesting if she's kind, loving, and one wants to spend time with her. Be that woman for your man, and your man will show you the same. Rule 7. Love is more important than daily routine. Accept your lover's habits so that nothing irritates you. Get rid of whatever negative feelings you have about his habits. Just take it easy. He's a human being with the right to live his own life. Conflicts often start after the couple moves in together. They get married and start a shared life. The socks are scattered around, a famous joke. He doesn't clean up the table. He doesn't turn off the lights. You will surely find a reason to pick on your lover. Every time you get the urge to say something to him about everyday life, remember that love is more important than daily routine. It makes no difference where the socks are. If you're gonna fight over such nonsense, then your life will never be happy and your relationship will never be harmonious. Please share in the comments what you think about these rules. Your opinion really matters to me. Rule 8. Every day, tell him out loud how much you love him and appreciate him, how he fills your life, how happy you feel with him, how great he is, because this is the way if you are with him. This should be your daily ritual. For some reason, many people are stingy with their compliments and words of love, and a woman may wonder, why should I tell him I love him if he doesn't tell me that every day? My dear women, it's very important that your man knows for sure that he's valuable, he's needed. If you don't tell your man how much you need him, maybe he will want to leave and find a place where he's valued and needed. Silence is not always enough for a person to understand how good he is for you. So remind him about it, and then later on, you will create the so-called habit in a man that he is loved and appreciated at home. He's given compliments, and he will always want to come back to your home and be with you. Rule 9. Ask your partner these questions regularly. What is important to you? What bothers you? Why are you sad? What would you like to improve? How can I make you happier? These questions will lead to heart-to-heart talks and a greater understanding. This is especially true if you suspect that your lover is hiding something, is silent about something, or not telling you something. Maybe he walks around sad or leaves home and doesn't return for a long time. Find out what's bothering him. Perhaps you said something wrong, or perhaps he perceived some of your actions as indicating that you don't love him or need him. Have a heart-to-heart with this person. Dispel all his fears and explain that you need and love him, that he just misunderstood you. And keep in mind that some words and actions should not be repeated. And if you don't communicate, if you don't talk, if you don't find out what is wrong, this clump of silence can last for years and then break out in one moment and lead to separation. This happens very often, so it's better to solve all the issues at once and talk about everything. If your man doesn't trust you and refuses to talk to you heart to heart, this happens very often as well, so gradually earn his trust. Ask more often and softly. If he doesn't want to answer, ask it another time when he's, for example, calm, happy, and you're not distracting him from something important. Ask the question again. Show some kindness. And this question should not be asked out of resentment, but with kindness. When you put love and sincerity into your words, then the man will feel it and he will open up and tell you what's bothering him. In this way, you can solve all the problems that have arisen right away and improve your relationship. And rule number 10, it is connected with mind power. Have the intention to be in a perfect relationship with your lover. Let that be that bar, which is the norm of your life. Very often, people have no specific intention about what they actually want their love relationship to be. Many of you have already defined your love intention thanks to my channel, my blog, and written down that you want to be happy with the person you love. But besides this, you must have a clear intention written down on paper that you are now in a perfect relationship with the person you love. It doesn't matter if you are in a relationship or haven't met anyone, have the intention. You shouldn't think to yourself that the relationship will be what it will be. I'm fine with whatever works out. No, you should have a high bar in life in general and in relationships specifically. Maybe you believe that perfect relationships do not exist. Indeed, we often see families living just on autopilot with no communication or connection. And such families lead one to believe that this is normal, but this is not normal. Let it be a high bar for you to have a harmonious relationship in your family, a harmonious relationship with the person you love. And you are able to make it a reality using these 10 rules. If you want to learn more about practices and techniques for attracting a specific person, a specific man, how to make him fall in love, how to make him think about you, how to become desirable and attractive, then join my masterclass. And he will love you even more. The link's in the description. I'm waiting for you. See you at the masterclass. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already by clicking the icon below and then clicking the bell to get notifications of my new videos.